All right. So, welcome back to another torrid adventure in Lost Cub, where we are backtracking to Thanksgiving Day because comedy gold is where it's at. Where Anton, thankfully, has had the forethought to not only call his mother to ask if it's all right if he brings more people, but if he should bring anything with him. And what that means is that Anton has spent at least part of this day, and I mean, I don't know how much he's tracking Bill along. I don't know if Bill will be there with them. At least part of this day, a good chunk of the morning at Susie's house with at the very least three women running around. Because you got Susie, who is actually following up on the offer to cook and has like multiple casserole type situations going in the oven. Becca is just kind of sitting smoking on the back porch with a window crack so she can talk back into the house. And Heidi, bless her heart, Heidi is helping. She's actually helping, believe it or not. She's taken to this whole cooking thing. Oh Lord, Bill's gonna. Are you gonna be willing to bring Bill to Suzanne's place, or shall we afford it along?
Um, no, he won't bring Bill to Suzanne's place. No. And
Very
then
well.
Bill doesn't know where it is.
Oh my god. So we will. He spends at least part of his morning with three women chugging coffee and cooking, and thankfully all getting along pretty well. Suzanne and Becca were friends well before Anton came back into the mix. And I mean, who doesn't like Heidi, really? There's nothing you can do about that. But sooner or later, this entire caravan will be will be heading casseroles and all to Anton's home, where his delightful mother and brother and sister live.
Mother? No, he'll not come in.
Meh.
He gets out with the gang, with the ladies and Bill. Um, the four ladies in his life. Um, as he's walking, up to the door. He'll knock on it and all that type of shit.
It's a pretty classic family get together situation. You've got Anton heading to the door. You've got Suzanne letting Heidi. You know what? Why don't you carry this, Heidi? As she is like frolicking around, they let her have some of the coffee too. It was a mistake. And Suzanne and Becca will each be toting casseroles. Bill will pull up in his shiny new Ford Focus. It's built Ford tough, yet businesslike. That's right. I'm stealing from your shit in the side chat. That's how we're rolling today. And so sooner or later, as people are piling in, everyone's saying, "Hey, everyone's doing pretty good." You've got the family plus Heidi because I only had so many places to put people. You know, Christine will answer the door. Phil will be there like stagging casseroles off people because mom is in the kitchen. Nobody disturbs mom in the kitchen. Thankfully, you also have the foresight to show up early, which is a good thing if Bill's still planning to actually bring salmon steaks with him.
Bill shows up and just says, I brought salmon steaks and all of these honeycombs.
Honeycombs?
It's a thing.
This happens. Everyone's spilling in. Everyone's milling around. People are saying, hey. And Bill's like, and these honeycombs. At which point, as everyone's like, still like, there's pure chaos going in this small home. Christine will lean over to Anton and just, with the voice pitched a little low, is like, your friends are weird.
Don't mind Bill, he's a bit sensitive.
She just kind of shoots you a side eye like sensitive. Yeah, that totally explains honeycomb? The fuck?
He's a bit sensitive. Really likes honey.
You're weird too. Like, totters off. You got that Macy's Day Parade going on the TV because they're always ridiculous.
Yeah, Anton will, once he helps, like, lug in stuff, he'll, sneakily go to the fridge and probably nick out one of the beer bottles and just go and sit down in the fucking kitchen because fuck it, it's Thanksgiving, I can drink if I want, ma.
Meh.
And I'll sit down in the sitting room away from the ladies because I am more hindrance than good in there. That is what he's decided. You know what I mean?
Thankfully, there's a parade. So Heidi has sat on the floor. Bubba has sat on Heidi. And they are watching this parade. Or she's watching the parade. Bubba's just like, yes, pet my head into yours. This is the best day. On the bright side, it is keeping him from trying to trip and kill anyone. So good move all around, Heidi. A plus. So yeah, she sat on the floor in front of the couch like, whoa, at the TV. You escape with a beer bottle. Your brother just kind of looks over like, man.
Sits down and just flicks open with the bottle opener and just sits down on the fucking couch.
Phil's just looking over like, if she did, if I did that, she would kill me, right?
That's because I am the favorite son, Bill. Not Bill, Phil. Jesus
Phil.
Christ.
Fuck you.
Phil and Bill.
Phil and Bill.
Oh my god.
Phil and Bill. That's because I am the favorite son. Philip, my dear brother, takes a swig.
I didn't see the balloon. God damn it, Bob. So yeah, you and Phil have wisely relocated to the couch in the living room where it is safe because there are women in the household and they are doing things that you should not be in the way of.
Nope.
Let you get caught up.
Nope.
Bill does come to make his offerings at the kitchen. And Tanya is in there. She at least had a heads up. There are now 2 turkeys going in the oven. She doesn't fuck around. She's seen how Anton eats. You can tell that she has adapted her strategy. So as, Becca comes in, drops off a casserole, and promptly fucks right out of the kitchen. She mimics Anton, like, as he escapes, and, like, slides in, snags a beer, and escapes the kitchen. She fucks off. She's done. Bill, you present this woman with salmon steaks, and she looks so perplexed for a moment, and then sees the honeycomb and looks even more perplexed. But you know what? It's something to put towards the lot, and she just kind of shrugs and ends up like snagging a fucking skillet. Like, well, this is happening today because there's 50 other things going on in this kitchen. Let's just add one more thing to the ever-going assembly line of food prep.
Bill just goes and sits somewhere. Watches the parade.
Yep. Becca like pauses at the door to make sure he gets out okay. And then there's a pile-on going, like there's the couch, there's the armchair. Becca totally takes the armchair, fuck all y'all.
Man, I was just sitting there, probably smoking and taking a drink very casually, looking at this fucking popping fresh balloon going, Jesus fuck, look at that thing.
Now I have to look. God damn it. I'm scared. But it gave me the Pillsbury Doughboy.
There you go. Yeah, that's what I meant. Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh my god.
I don't fucking know brands of dough. I just don't.
It's a Pillsbury Doughboy. Everyone knows the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I don't know brands of dough, but that balloon is terrifying.
I mean, Heidi seems to think it's adorable. Becca may or may not be judging you for being afraid of the Pillsbury Doughboy. I know how we'll do this. Hold on. I'm going to make some chaos real fast. We've got, we'll put Kitchen Squad over here.
Squad!
Kitchen Squad is for real, not for play. Oh god, why did I ever fuck with the settings? Put Couch Crew over here.
Whew. Looks over at Christine. Sounds the boyfriend getting here.
Your wise sister has hidden in the kitchen with your mother, where it is safe.
Looks over at his brother. So when's her boyfriend getting here?
God damn it. Hold on, I need to see if I have someone in my pictures for this even. Oh no. Oh dear.
I've been waiting.
With your evil voice?
Yep.
Specifically?
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear He just kind of shrugs. Probably about time people are actually supposed to be showing up.
This is gonna be fucking funny.
You actually gonna scare him out of the house?
No.
Uh-huh.
What? I thought you would have scared him out already, big brother. Meant to be the tough one in the family. Smirking.
He just kind of gives a shrug. Leans over. Do you have any idea how many hours a day I spend tutoring with his sister? Can't do it.
Oh, you're trying to get in there. Oh. Nods.
Nah, she just
sagely.
stopped helping.
I mean, you could just, on the sly, like, she'd help even more then because she's committed to you succeeding. Takes a slow swig.
That's some dirty shit.
It is.
Kind of nods appreciatively, like that's just fucking dirty.
It is. But you want to pass, right? Sometimes and hey, you get laid. It's a bonus, Phil.
Yeah, it'd be a real good idea if I didn't have the girl I was already seeing. Kind of perks a brow.
That is
You
that is
do?
terrible advice.
When the fuck did you get a girlfriend? He kind of like seem amazed that like Phil managed to get a girlfriend. Like what?
Phil's doing like the hand wobble thing, like girlfriend's a strong term.
Oh. No. Just nod sagely, like, I understand your plight. As he looks up to three women. Like, yes. It's not terrible advice, Bill. She's committed to helping him pass. He's committed to passing, and they both get what they want. Sex.
You never, ever, ever the fuck ever mix up that kind of thing with anything where you need to actually get shit done. Because God forbid things take a sour turn, or even worse, don't start in the first place. And that will sit there and loom over the thing you're trying to get done and eventually wreck it in a ball of fire. Oh, the fucking humanity. Just focus on your grades, kid.
That's because we're not all you, Bill. We don't have the
Becca swigs.
romantic equivalent of a fucking doomsday movie. He takes a swig of his drink. Jeez.
Yeah, Becca kind of glances over, like that was dark. I like it. Like a bad
Bill's
movie
just
plot.
eating cashews.
Bill has found the cashews. That is not a high schooler. That is Chris Hemsworth. What the fuck, Pinterest?
Get out of here, Marcel.
Get out of here, Marcel. Looking for high schoolers.
He just like his brother's like, "What's happening to me?" And he's just Marcel.
Hello.
Hello. God, these are so douchey. I love them.
Look, everything else is bullshit and a distraction. Focus on your grades.
But Phil's just looking over like helpless
And then when
face.
you're in college, also focus on your grades. And then when you're out of college, focus on getting a job. And after you have a job and a stable place to live, you can start thinking about stupid shit like that.
Don't mind fucking Senior Buzzkill over there, man. Fuck me.
He like glances over. Does he even know I'm supposed to be riding on a fucking football scholarship?
No. He's just making assumptions.
Scholarship only carries you so far.
Phil just like picks up the hand and like does the little money icon like gesture. College is expensive, bro.
It is. But God forbid that suddenly you can't football anymore. Then the whole thing goes the fuck under. Got to keep your other shit up.
Rubs his chin.
Like glances at Bill, glances at Anton, glances at Bill, glances at Anton. You know, in all fairness, he sounds just like you fucking did at the table, so shrugs. I ain't mad.
Never stop at 2 plans. Always have 5 plans all the time.
Now he sounds exactly like you.
Just gives the most, like, do you know that Luigi stare that you see? Do you know that fucking...
Becca is trying so hard not to laugh into her beer right now. It's great. This is the
Just
best
gives
day.
the most, like, withered, like, don't you fuck me, you. Do you know what I mean? Don't you take Bill's side? You know, that withering stare.
Again, there's the shrug. He's like, man, look at all this. Look at all this awkward conversation going on. It's time for me to go try to see if I can get away with stealing a beer. And he just like hops up,
You will fail.
walks around the back of the couch. No, what?
You will fail.
Jerks the thumb over at Anton. I'm older than him.
You're gonna fail.
Still fail.
Just kind of gives that wave of like, oh, come on, guys, like, whatever.
I will tell you how you will fail, and you will know.
But,
and then Bill looks at him for like 5 seconds and looks back towards the kitchen and says, "Mrs. McGraw, your child's trying to consume alcohol."
Anton like stuffs the bottle right under the table. Like so fucking fast. Beats back on the couch.
Turns back and looks at Bill and says, "And that is how you failed."
Fucking Phil is standing behind the couch, hands flung wide, like, why you gotta do me like this?
Yeah, Ma, look at this. I found a beer bottle. Holds up the half-drained beer bottle. Who are you drinking on Thanksgiving?
Like, are you just looking at both of you like, why you gotta do me like this?
Bill's just looking at the TV again. On this, the day of giving thanks, you did this thing and you should feel ashamed.
I mean, wait a minute. Is that 2 beer bottles? Like, takes Becca's off him really quickly. You know
Becca snatches it back like, fuck you, this is mine. Takes takes the most territorial swig of that bottle you have ever seen in your fucking life. And yeah, sure enough, Miss McGraw, or would it be Miss Miller at this point? It's kind of up in the air. Kind of like pokes her head out of the kitchen. God, it is like the lot of y'all never grew up. Give me that. And she comes out and like snags the half-drunk bottle out of Anton's hand.
There you go, Ma. There you go. Looks at Bill with the most withering Luigi stare
Phil?
again.
He's just watching TV, eating cashews, drinking a beer.
Gives the Phil and then hands it goes, there you go, Ma. Gives Bill like, I told you.
God, the only one who knows how to behave in this house is Heidi. She like glances down. Heidi has still got like the world's biggest eyes as she is watching the parade. She snags the bottle and heads back into the kitchen, shaking her head.
Bill,
And then,
however, drinks his own beer.
This whole like, there's a whole moment or two pause before Christine slowly leans out of the kitchen. And you see her like broadly just mouth snitch and just head slides back into the kitchen.
Anton just gives his brother the look going, I told you not to fuck me. You know what I mean? That type of look as he sits back down very slowly.
Phil is just still sitting there, like, or standing there even. He'd only taken a couple steps towards the kitchen and he put the hands have come back up. Like, there was the brief like, huh, angry mom. And now the hands are back up like, bro.
Do not question me, young squire. I am ancient.
What are you, like, in your 20s?
He's 24.
Yes.
That means he's like an old man in his mind.
Phil just pulls a face, like, really?
Takes a long drag of a cigarette.
My days are waning, and soon I will sing my Twilight song, but it is not today.
Phil looks over at Anton. Like, just the whole, like, is this guy for real right now?
Bill is a man trapped in a time capsule. That time capsule is age. Philip.
What the fuck?
Shrugs. Yeah, you're older than me, so you're going to be trapped in that time capsule, same as he is.
What? There is no time capsule. Just like an old man in a college guy's body. Jesus.
I knew once a young man named Philip. He is with us no longer, but I can still hear his voice on the wind.
They say he grew old. Hair's grey and all that. Tale as old as time. Looking over as he, compensating drinking for smoking.
Phil is just shaking his fucking head. Finally comes around and sits back down. He has given up on the beer. Gave up real good, real fast. Looks over at Anton finally. And you even gave up your beer just to fuck me. I see how it is.
Looks over. Oh, yeah.
What the fuck, man?
I'm just that committed, you know. When I fuck someone, I go the whole 110%.
Becca snorts into the beer bottle again.
Where's Susie been this entire time?
Oh, she has been entrenched in the kitchen, the battlefield.
Mom bringing anyone? That's his brother very plainly.
I mean, if so, she didn't say shit to us.
Shrugs.
Dude, you know she barely leaves the fucking house.
I don't know. Maybe it's on that fucking Tinder shit.
Fucking, do you think Mom even knows how to work Tinder?
You'd be surprised what Mom is capable of.
I don't want to think about it.
Could be worse.
Just settles back in the couch, getting a little more comfy, and is just kind of like, gross.
Shakes his head.
See, you seem like a generic young dude. You will do. Na-na-na.
Wait.
Sorry, I have been hunting for the boyfriend photo this whole fucking time. I can't name him Craig. We already used that. Damn
Craig.
it. Can't do it. Oh, that's right. His name's fucking Doug.
Doug.
Fucking Doug. Oh, Lord. So, yeah, you guys actually have a good amount of time to kind of rib each other, give each other shit. Oh, my God.
Before the door knocks.
Yep.
Anton is the first fucking there. Boom.
Fucking Anton. Like, there's the tentative rap at the door, and Anton rockets off the couch. Phil just kind of looks at Bill, looks at Anton, looks at
Don't
Becca,
question it.
looks at Anton, shrugs, stays comfortably ensconced on the couch.
Just let whatever is about to happen occur.
Oh, you don't even know.
I have a very, very deep idea and some sad concerns about what will go on, but I can do nothing but eat these fucking cashews and drink this beer.
Dude, do you want something besides fucking cashews?
Do you have pistachios?
Just kind of blinks. Nah, Mom's got a jar of pecans.
Then no.
There's also actual food.
There's time
Only
for
if
that
you're
later.
brave.
No, that comes later.
He shrugs. And and oh dear Jesus. So this is happening. Becca is treating the front door like the television at this point. She's like shifted around in the armchair, leaned back, and it's just that amused face.
Yeah, at this point Bill turns around to also watch this.
It's one of those things where you have to kind of like lean around the corner a little bit. But yeah, sure enough, Anton, you are racing your sister for the door.
I spend rage. You know what I mean? No, I imagine I'll get there because I'm closer.
Well, that and you're not in the middle of the kitchen, so
Yeah.
while the kitchen is technically a touch closer, you are rocket fueled, and so you open the door, and there he does always spend rage. To be
Always.
petty. Never doubt his willingness to
Always.
spend rage just for pettiness.
Always.
And there, you open the door. This fucking kid.
That is the douchiest fucking picture I've ever seen.
What the
No,
fuck
there
is
were so
going
many
on in this
douchier
game?
ones. There were so
What
many
is
douchier
that?
ones.
What is that? Jesus
Oh, like a bunch of
Christ.
school photos. It was awful.
Hey.
Do you know how many of these kids are leaning on random fucking busted up cars and shit?
I'm just gonna say, I'm like, hey, leans up against the door.
There stands Doug. Doug is holding a massive series of packs of like dinner rolls, like the kind that you can actually like use at Thanksgiving to put like make sandwiches on and shit. Hey.
Douglas, right?
Yes.
Wow. I'm Anton.
Oh,
Christine's
hey.
brother.
And yeah, he
Hey,
like
big man.
shuffles everything around so that he can get a hand free to offer to you.
Oh yeah, big boom handshake. You know what I mean?
Are you crushing his fucking hand?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm being a petty fucking older brother, man. I know this job.
Oh Jesus Lord! God, so many of these photos are worse. I can't win. No, we're sticking with this one. I don't care how douchey it is.
The fucking bear, the bear photo. What the fuck?
What the shit? Yeah, he gives you the handshake and you crunch his hand a bit. I mean, he stiffens his grip a bit, but it's obviously just to counteract the crushing force. He's not actually like trying to outmuscle you. It's just like, oh, this game.
While maintaining that winning smile. Oh, do you need help with that, buddy?
Sure, if you're offering, and goes to like recover his hand, and
I'll take it.
Let you take several of the bags off him.
Put my arm around Mr. Douglas.
Your sister is dying behind you. You can hear it. Sounds like a balloon deflating. She ain't happy.
You know, swaggers up into the kitchen. You know, like, Ma, this is Doug. You know what I mean? That type of thing. Mind if I call you Doug?
No. Like perplexed look.
Hot diggity damn.
Your mom kind of glances over and she's like, "Yeah, that'd be Doug. Hey, honey, you doing all right today?" Yeah, Mrs. M. Blah blah blah. Yeah, there's chatter. Christine is literally in the process of trying to. Suzanne is like relieving you both of the fucking dinner rolls. Not Suzanne. Fucking Christine is making a level effort to get between the two of you. Like Jesus Christ.
Want to chill out with us on the couch there, Dougie?
Again, you get like the perplexed side glance of like Dougie, right? And he shrugs, kind of glances through the kitchen. There are already as many people. In fact, there's probably at least one more body than should fit in that kitchen. So he just kind of shrugs and is like, yeah, sure. And
My man, dog, shit. Gives him like, I mean, I give him the fuck. Like, it's subtle. I catch him right on the under part of the back with that slap of, yeah, it's meant to be a friendly slap, but I put force in that fucking thing.
Yeah, he does a little like that little nudge of motion from like the dunk. Bit of a nod. Shoots a reassuring glance at Christine. Christine is. Your sister is fuming. She's
Puts
looking
his
at
arm
you.
around. I do that kind of Negan smirk over the shoulder that does to Carol. You know, you know what I mean? There's a walking arm over Doug.
You do this. You do the glance over the shoulder, like, and she does the little like points at her own eyes and points at you.
You know, walks in with Doug and go, everybody, this is Doug.
Oh, we'll put Doug into circulation here. Let's get everybody in here together. Get old Dougie. There we go. We'll just have Heidi everywhere. I don't know what the fuck.
This is my final form, as Heidi is everywhere in this house.
I'll put Bubba in here. We'll let him help in the kitchen. There's a lot of food happening in there right now. So he's helping. But yes, now we have the living room crowd and the kitchen crowd. It's pretty real right now. So yep. You shoulder poor Doug in there. Heidi like glances up for half a second, does a little wave, glues her eyes back to the TV. Becca is, gives the bit of a nod, swigging out the bottle, because you know what? Someone else's mom probably isn't going to tell her no. She hasn't gotten it stolen yet. She's still in that armchair, like, yes, this is my throne. This is my kingdom. That's right, Bill. She took the armchair. Phil just looks over and, picks up the hand. The yo. As you come in and you flop him back down on the couch with y'all. I
put him right in the middle between me and Phil. Like, right there.
Or Bill. Or, you know what? We'll put another armchair in there. There needs to be more butt space.
I don't even know where Bill is. He's just somewhere.
Floating.
There needs to be more butt space. There are 2 armchairs.
Bill's just levitating in the background of spiteful and hate as he's looking around like I am waiting for food.
In fact, there are definitely 2 armchairs. Becca has stolen the larger one because she's an ass. But yeah, there's an armchair just to the other side of the couch. So we'll stick Bill there. Him and his beer and his cashews. Oh, Lord. But yeah, there's Doug's like, yo. And he and Phil seem to be pretty chill. I mean, there's an obvious age gap. There's 2-3 years difference. And when you're teenagers, it makes a difference. But yeah, I mean, the 2 of them seem reasonably chill. So what are you doing, Anton? What horrible things? You and Bill.
I cozy up right towards him. I'm his best friend. I'm the cool brother.
How are you?
So, Dougie.
Again, you get the most perplexed side glance. Like, why are you like this?
I thought that. Oh my god, that's the exact probably expression Bill and him have. Just looking at him.
Why are you like this?
Like some cocaine. Yeah, just to kind of zoom in, like, hey, so, Dougie.
It's just Doug, man.
Oh, just Doug? All right, just Doug. Cool. Just nods. Doug. Rolls off the tongue a bit, doesn't it?
I guess. Like, he is looking so not even apprehensive, just fucking like puzzled.
That's what you do there, Doug. I do the playful boxing motion on the shoulder as well.
High school?
Oh, you on the football team?
No.
No. You didn't strike me as the type. So what do you do?
I mean, dude, I'm a teenager. I go to school.
Dude. I mean, you go to school, but like, do you skate? Do you like play music? Do you play guitar? Come on, man! You can't be just a boring fuck. Nobody's boring. You're not boring, are you, Doug?
I resist the urge to say things that there's no way Doug would say. Because him going, your sister doesn't think so, would be a terrible fucking plan.
Your sister doesn't think so. I roll initiative.
Please do not viciously beat your sister's boyfriend. Exactly, Bob. God damn it. He's like, I mean, yeah, play guitar.
I play guitar in a band.
Just a hobby.
I see. Smirks at him. Anything else you do? Play the trombone.
Again, that side glance of like, wait. Nah, just guitar.
Just guitar,
and
cool.
Some keyboard.
Oh, you're a keyboard man. Shit. Bill plays a mean keyboard. Looks over at Bill.
The party turns to glance at Bill, minus Heidi, who will not stop watching this fucking parade. Look at all the colors. Because now Becca's looking over.
When I was young.
It's pretty good. I've seen him play. Plays all that Rush stuff, like.
Oh my god, are you even trying to make this believable?
I mean, I don't know. I'm relying off Bill. If Bill plays off this, then yes, I will totally make this believable.
Then roll your lies.
My lying lies.
Roll your fucking lies.
I roll my fucking lies at 5.
Oh Jesus! Why? Why would you? Why would you commit to this so hard? He just kind of shrugs, looks over. Bob said, "Cool." The whole parents' piano class thing.
My days were made long.
That there's the kind of puzzled face again. Because that is
It
not
was-
even an answer.
Bill was really excited that you came. Like, he's been going like, Anton, yo, when's Doug coming, man?
Really?
Speaking of which, and Bill rotates around.
Spins around like a fucking
Hold on.
He's like looking over between the two of you, like, what the fuck is even happening? He
Like a
periodically
fucking
shoots
Bond.
Phil.
like a
Periodically
fucking
shoots
Bond villain.
Phil the save me face. Phil's like, not today,
Why do, I,
Satan.
why do I imagine them like Bill just rolling like a fucking Bond villain? Like, speaking of which, you know what I mean? Oh, my
Speaking of which,
Eating his cashews and drinking his beer. So, they tell me that you were apparently at least attempting to date Anton's sister.
yeah, we've been going out for a hot minute now.
A hot minute.
Yeah.
Say it in unison. Like,
Dancing between them, like, what the actual fuck?
define a hot minute.
Yeah. Need some more clarification there, Doug, as he lights a cigarette.
About a month?
Month.
Hmm.
30 days. 31 depending on the month.
Like, it's still just looking between them like, is this really happening?
What month was it? Was it 30 or 31? We need specifics, Doug.
It's important.
It is. Very.
I'm not exactly the anniversary type. Kind of like glancing between them, like, what the fuck?
Really?
Ugh.
Really?
All right. We're gonna get down to hammering brass tacks. You young kids, you're different from when I was your age. You on the dope? You on the smack? You on the crank? You on the crack? You on the who's
Becca
what's it?
literally has to spit out half a fucking mouthful of beer back into the bottle. She starts losing it.
You drinking? You doing weird shit?
No,
No, 'cause all that's illegal.
no.
You
Nope.
fucking around with those drug deals in your guitar, Doug? Is that
Yeah.
what you're
What?
doing?
Gary,
Who
what you
looks over
doing?
and is what?
You guitar drugging?
Is that what you're doing with your fancy guitar and your fancy band?
You jamming?
What are you even talking about?
Oh, don't
Are
you lie
you
to me. Don't
smoking the reefer?
Not
you skipping the bop, Doug?
What?
Is that what you're doing?
Getting all
no.
wobbly?
what? No.
Well, good.
Hmm. Not the anniversary type, though. That is
Nope.
concerning.
Very concerning.
More that there wasn't really a clear point where it went between dating and not dating.
Oh.
Like there's the hand
Oh.
wobble of like that. I mean, dude, what do you want me to do? Pick a day?
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you would have picked it. I thought that would have mattered to you, Doug.
Yeah,
Bold.
matters to other people
Matters to Christine. She takes that shit very seriously.
very seriously.
Really? She told me she wasn't really the anniversary type either, and not to worry about it.
And
A
you
lot of
believed
people
her?
say that. You
You
shouldn't have
believed
believed
her?
that.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing?
That was a mistake.
It was. Very critical one, Doug.
Very bad mistake.
I am noting that in your record.
What?
You get 3 strikes with me.
The moment where you can hear Bob finally critical mass.
Yeah, I'm noting that in your record. You have 3 strikes with me, Doug. I'm a fair guy. Claps his hands together. But you not understanding my sister when she conveys things in the way she does? I don't know, Doug.
That's
Seems
right
to
up
me
there with them telling you they don't want anything for Christmas. They do.
They
You
always
always
do.
get him something for Christmas. He like shakes his head like, Jesus, what do you think I am?
But you
A
didn't
month.
understand. But you didn't understand that she doesn't want anything you to know about anniversaries or want anything. Doug, what are you playing, man?
I feel like this is a conversation you and your sister should have. He like puts the hands up like I'm staying out of that one.
You should find a way to make up for it, son.
That is a rookie game.
So what happens? He like looks over at him. So what happens when I hit 3 strikes?
Leans over. Do you want to find that out, Doug?
You don't want to find that out.
No, I just know what your sister will do if you say it out loud, and I can actually tell her.
You gonna snitch on me?
Yeah, you're gonna snitch.
I mean, if you're gonna throw irrational threats, sure.
Oh,
this is what you have to do, however, to make up for forgetting the anniversary that was never stated.
Our non-existent anniversary.
Yes.
I don't think I can forget
and
anything.
He pulls out of his coat a small fucking plastic wrapped item. And I looked this up. This is real. It's a honeycomb lollipop. This is fucking real.
That should be suitable compensation.
They hands it to Doug. You should give her this.
Fuck it. What? I'm gonna roll off him against him. Fuck you, you little shit.
He looks so done.
I will spend a willpower to be petty.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
I will roll manip intimidation and lean over going, my sister is a real big fan of fucking honeycomb.
You realize you get like, how much rage do you have?
2. I get 2 extra successes.
Yeah, you get 2 auto successes.
So that's 4.
What exactly are you doing?
Leans in. Like, I mean, I lean in and I kind of like puff my chest out because I imagine now I'm actually probably the same size as Phil, actually. And he'll lean in going, my sister really likes honeycomb. Honeycomb's a very reliable thing. You can always, put honey in everything. Whether it's non-existent or not. The fact that I like to spread honey in cereal, pancakes, honey's everywhere.
You know what, man? I'm just gonna go do the thing. He just takes the thing and makes good his escape like halfway through the threat, like, nah, not today, Satan.
Oh no, Anton stands up like, whoa. Buddy.
You want me to do it or not?
At this point, Bill rotates back to watch the TV like nothing happened.
Buddy. Just puts his hand on his shoulder, gives it a squeeze. Act like you're committed to doing it. She's gonna know, man.
You feel a slight pressure on the back of your shirt as though you were being tugged.
He'll just sit down very slowly, watch him and it's already made up in his mind like, I will fucking destroy you, kid. It's that type of expression, like, I hate him already.
Becca at some point finally reaches over and is like, and we're pulling the reins on this. Nope. And just like snags the back of your shirt and kind of yoinks.
The kid scuttles off.
Doug.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Doug heads towards the kitchen, like shaking his head, like, Jesus Christ, these people are crazy.
I fucking hate that kid. He just stares at the shadow of Doug that's left.
Becca has reoriented her eyes towards the TV. You probably would have hated almost anyone your sister was dating.
Nah, that kid's a fucking...
Literally anyone.
Not ready.
Wardrobe change! I wasn't ready either. I'm not gonna lie.
Fuck him and his fucking guitar. Fucking prick. Just takes a drag of a cigarette. Oh, I'm not making this a great threat to me. I'll fucking existential threat you fucking... You know what I mean? Grumbles.
Becca's grinning slightly. Maybe she likes the guitar. You don't know.
I give it 3 months.
Becca takes the most innocent swig.
Before it meets its natural end.
3.5.
And then it's going to be crying in Haagen-Dazs.
He'll try linger on for the noogie. He seems like the type.
Lots of Haagen-Dazs.
You know, if this thing fucking falls apart in 3 months, I bet you money it's because you leaned on that kid too hard.
What? Me? I barely even did anything.
Uh-huh. I saw that.
We asked politely.
He saw it too. She points over at Phil. Phil immediately adopts the I didn't see shit face.
See, Becca, we did the most polite thing we could. You don't understand. This is the process here, Becca.
Does this even like honey, or are you just fucking with him?
Christine is a big fan of honey, Becca. Like, so defensively. Just waiting for a fucking Bill to sit there with a cat stroking the
There is no cat. There is
Bubba.
only
It's Bubba. The
there
man
is only
himself.
Bubba. But if you invite Bubba, he will totally
Now,
jump in your lap because
the
he's
fun
not
thing-
allowed to sit in laps and chairs.
Let me check something, because I have a suspicion that I'm right about something. Let me just check.
See if you have smell of man.
I'm literally checking to see if I have smell of man. I don't think I do, unfortunately.
Oh, it was so fucking
I
funny.
don't have smell of man. Bubba doesn't want anything to do with me.
Yeah, Bubba gives you space. You're in the mom chair. He's not allowed in the mom chair anyways. Serious business. He does periodically come to investigate to see if you have been given food that you might have dropped on the floor, but you haven't, and then he goes back into the kitchen.
Besides, Becca, this is a very serious ritual that we all men have to engage in.
No, fucking with each other?
It's called hazing, Becca. It's part of a process. We've all gone through it. Points at Phil, points at himself, points at Bill.
You're gonna make your sister cry, and then I'm gonna kick your ass.
Looks over.
Look.
Haven't we all gone through this?
I mean, every time that I ever made the mistake of going to a girlfriend's house, this happened.
Fucking points out into the kitchen. Her dad fucking threatened me.
It's a critical error.
Like, he was
Becca
like,
just shrugs.
I will run. He was like, I will run you over with a tractor type shit.
Probably a tractor trailer.
So
18
Doesn't
never
sound-
just being.
A lot different than a tractor.
That sounds worse than a tractor.
It was way worse than a
Oh, it's
tractor.
definitely worse than a tractor. She like
So-
sage nods. Sage
So
nods. Sage nods.
We were actually pretty goddamn polite. Becca does the little head.
I
wobble.
even gave him a lollipop.
We did.
And you'll as y'all are sitting there and talking shit, you just hear the front door like calmly like open and click shut.
Sticks his head out. You know, that kind of like accusatory meerkat stick, like boom.
I mean, there's a closed front door. There are still people in the kitchen.
Bill
You cannot
takes
see
this,
them from here.
Bill takes this one step further and like pokes his head up against the window, not out the window, but like pokes his
You
head
like
up against
get
the
up
window.
and walk around into the entryway just to look out the window.
Yes.
Anton gets to the other side of the window, so
Anton starts to move. He gets the back of his shirt snagged again. Like, whoa there, Tiger, you done enough.
Oh, tell me.
It's literally just Christine and Doug sitting at the front porch step, like talking.
Does Doug look back at all?
No,
Please,
the door hasn't opened. Why would he look back?
give me this.
So fucking funny.
Unless you're gonna knock on the window, they're not looking back.
Bill
Nope.
waits patiently.
Bill waits. So that when Doug looks back, all he sees is just Bill's face, but only for like a second before he ducks back around.
You can only imagine the conversation the two of them are having. Oh my god.
To be petty and turn on whisper catching. No. No, I'll sit down again.
Yeah, Becca
Totally.
went like she can't stop Bill. She can't reach him, but when Anton goes to walk right past her to follow, she's like, "Hey, that's enough for you." Snags the back of
What?
his shirt. You want to make your sister cry on Thanksgiving?
Why would I make her cry? Why the fuck would she cry?
It's almost like maybe she chose a boy, and you're fucking chasing him off. Come on, sit down. You already fucked with him.
I haven't chased the fucker off. Grumbles.
If he's a normal fucking person, yeah, you have. Phil is like so innocently watching TV right now, like I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I don't like it.
Oh, you existentially sits down, fucking dick.
Is it so bad to be just a normal fucking person going to high school?
Yeah, whatever. Just shrugs.
Points at him. Be nice to your sister.
I'm perfectly nice to my sister.
Like the point lingers for a second, and then she snags the beer bottle back up. Bill finally comes back around the corner after standing there praying for a chance to make a weird face. Points at him. You too.
What?
You're not even in the family. You sit the fuck down.
I mean, like, I'm vaguely tangentially related in a weird sort of way that is probably making the lady of the house ask a lot of fucking questions.
You want to make it actually ask the questions?
Oh, I don't intend to be here long enough for anybody to ask questions.
Not at you. You go sit the fuck. Stop bullying that poor boy. Jesus Christ.
I had my fun.
Shakes her head.
Okay, so we could keep watching this parade, or we could watch football.
Football.
Yeah. Phil turns over the most beggy faced look like, please God.
Heidi,
Blinks back.
do you care if we watch football?
Shrugs.
Okay, that was the deciding factor. I just can't bear to see Heidi's head, and he changes it to football.
The remote's right next to the chair you're in because it's fucking Tanya's chair. So you snag the remote and flick it over. So as y'all are watching football, the kitchen, things are starting to come out of the kitchen. Suzanne is thankfully still on point, and the table is slowly loading up. It's looking pretty heinous. 2 turkeys have emerged. Shit's getting real.
Yeah, Don just very casually stands up and starts walking towards the table.
This
don't
is
mind me.
This is definitely one of those things where it's probably like a no shit family thing to go over and like snatch things off the table and run and hope you're not spotted.
It's very so fucking casually. Do you know what I mean? That's Bill's losing his collective shit.
Oh yeah, some of the turkeys even been like pre-sliced up, it's ready to go.
Just takes a plate.
You like snatch a roll, stuff some turkey on it, and run.
Yeah.
The turkey isn't where Bill's primary concerns are. The pie is.
The pie has not emerged.
Damn
the pie
it!
is safe for now. The pie is still in the kitchen. No, there's a lot of turkey. There's a fuck ton of rolls. There's like literally just 2 bottles of fucking mustard out there because everyone puts mustard on that shit.
How many ways are there into the kitchen?
There's just the one door. Like basically you've got a front entrance area, and when you walk in, there is kind of a dining area there, but that you can easily like circumvent. And on one side is the kitchen, and then if you continue past it and come around the corner is the living room.
Not worth it then.
Nope. You would be. There's only one point of egress from the kitchen.
Yeah, no, not happening. Bill just patiently. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? Bill eats.
Yeah. You guys can totally play together. Like, Phil does the same fucking thing. Like, as soon as there's a pause, like Suzanne goes back into the kitchen, he times it out. You can see him doing it. And he, like, does the same thing. He, like, slides over, he snatches one of the rolls off the plate, rips that thing open, like, literally just snags two hunks of turkey and fucking throws the top back on and runs right back to his spot, like, hops onto the fucking couch like, I didn't do shit. Oh God, what's happening? I'm scared. Why are you like this?
Bill just internally prepares himself for when they're all in a large room together. There's no Ambrose to hide behind this time.
Yeah, you can literally tell this is normally like a small round dinner table, like a small round table that's been pulled out and several leaves have been put in to extend it so all these fucking people could sit here.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Phil like gestures with the like one bite left of his own fucking stolen goods. Like, yeah, I know, right? Shit.
This is better than what I had planned for the day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah? Phil kind of glances over.
Usually on Thanksgiving, I take my swivel chair, and in 4 directions, I arrange one handle of a different type of liquor each. And then every time something happens to score points in football, I spin around and whatever direction I kind of land on at the end of the spin, I just chug a lot of that booze and keep watching football, and that is my Thanksgiving.
That's pretty depressing, Bill.
I don't know. It's kind of fun.
No,
around the
wait.
fourth time.
Like, there's like the finger comes with. No, wait. That actually sounds pretty on point. Though I feel like you'd puke pretty fast.
Oh yeah, every fucking year.
It's a grimace. All right, maybe not so on point.
I never
Good
learned
party
my
game,
lesson. Never. I never learned my lesson.
No. That sounds like an on point party game, though. That's not bad.
Maybe less spinning.
Now that's a point.
Rebecca, do you want some turkey? Do you?
Fuck yeah, I want some turkey.
Just hands her like half of his roll.
She just takes it and starts jamming it into her face. She doesn't give a shit.
And now we wait.
Yep. Sooner or later, the call comes out. Like, they finally bring out the last few things, and Tanya's not under any illusions of this being some sort of formal affair. She's like, all right, y'all, get in here.
Boom.
She literally, like, sticks her head out the front door. Y'all too. Come on, get in here.
I fucking charge like a fucking angry gazelle.
Roll me an alertness. Both of y'all.
There's an alertness involved
I
in this?
failed. I'm too focused on the turkey.
You are too focused. You're so ready.
You're so ready to go.
Like 2, 3
Bill's-
maybe?
Bill spots it. Fucking Christine and Doug are doing the cute thing where, like, they start walking in, like, and he's got the arm around her waist. She's got the arm around his shoulders. Though as they come in, they, like, very tactically slide apart before they get to where Anton's going to see it.
Anton is not seeing it. He's too busy. Like there is a
Anton is
turkeys
already
here.
like piling his fucking plate. It's too
Yep.
real.
Bill says
Fuck your
nothing.
stupid teenager. Fuck your stupid teenager romance. There is food. I will harass you later.
Yeah,
That's Anton.
Bill says nothing. The time for that game has ended.
Yep, there is only one spot that the rest of them kind of avoid sitting in, which is obviously where Mom's about to like plunk down. Like it's one end of the table that they all just very tactically avoid.
I'll place myself in between Susie and Becca. Imagine just poof, and then eat.
Yeah, you and Becca hit the fucking chairs. Suzanne finally like comes around and sits on the other side of you. Shakes her head a bit because you're piling.
I imagine Heidi's on that side of Susie. We all on the fucking line, and then Bill.
And Bill somehow ended up like over in your dad's fucking spot.
Brr.
And that is weird for Bill, considering what Bill witnessed.
Bill knows nothing. Bill is safe. Yeah, meanwhile, both siblings and poor Doug end up on the other side. Bubba is under this table so devotedly right now. He's waiting. Fucking just waiting for his moment.
Someone will drop their food.
Someone will drop their food, yes.
Yeah, Anton will just start hooving food into him like a fucking Harvey Hoover.
Yeah, there's no like cursory grace or anything. It's just like people hit the table, start piling. Even Tanya finally sits down and at one point, like, elbows Phil and is like, pass me that over there, would you? Like, it's chaos. This is homebred family chaos. It's fucking beautiful.
Bill is so much more okay with this than literally anything to do with his own family.
Yep, there's some idle chatter just between people or shouted across the table. It really is the exact polar opposite of the kind of shit you had going on. Like, there's some amount of manners, but it's the super bare basics. Meanwhile, like, Heidi's over there, like, periodically sliding a bit of turkey under the table. Like, she's still eating, but every so often she just, like, ninjas it. She and Bubba be chill as fuck. But yeah, it's a whole bunch of chaos and talk.
Just leans back, putting his like arms both around. Probably just, plants an arm over Susie very casually.
Oh yeah.
Over at her.
Susie don't mind. She just glances over.
All right. Like mid swallow, like.
There's a snicker. Yeah, I'm good. You gonna survive?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. This is like, I was ready for this.
Is the one day you might stop eating?
No, no, no. Gotta have room for dessert then, Susie Q. Gotta tactically
No?
plan your eating.
Oh? Yeah, I suppose you do.
Looks over at Christine and Doug and just smirks at her. I think I might have scared the new boyfriend.
She just kind of looks over at you and she gives her head a shake because let's be fair, like this is not unfamiliar to her. It's just like Jesus Christ, Anton.
Hey, I was nice. I went light.
Gives him that pat on the shoulder of like, good job, buddy. Like
Smirks. He's still a fucking dick. He takes his, like, whispers in her ears. He's like, what? Takes a bite of his fucking turkey concoction that he's made.
there's kind of that snort as she's trying not to like spit out the food in her mouth, like, and like there's a tactical pause. She like puts food in her mouth that's like still a dick, and she's just like,
Smirks over. It's pretty good, Mo. Like, he has that expression in the gift, that happy, like, I am now fed, chewing.
and your mom's just like, course it is.
Just gives an eyebrow. I was like, oh.
Like grinning. Like, your mama may not know everything, but I sure as hell know how to cook a turkey.
That's good.
Yeah, but yeah, it's nodding along. You just wait to see I actually got rhubarb out of the garden this year.
Oh, well, shit. Better keep it away from Bill. Smirking.
Yeah, strawberry rhubarb pie. Added it to the list.
Camera zooms in on Bill. What?
Bill is too busy eating to even think.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean, most people, like, there are some people who would look at this table and be like, holy shit, this is a fucking mess. Tanya, meanwhile, looks perfectly content that people are literally just, like, shoving their fucking faces full. This is what this is for.
You could probably give a smile over at Heidi watching her stuff her face as well. Just giving her, like, the subtle little smirk.
Yep. Heidi is probably comically unfamiliar with at least one thing at this table and, like, poking it around inquisitively before finally eating it. But yeah, I mean, even she's not shoveling the way you guys are, but yeah, she is just kind of calmly eating her way through a whole plate of food. Though, you do learn a valuable thing. Heidi do like them mashed potatoes. Like, by time there's a reload, like, half the shit on her plate is just a pile of mashed potatoes and gravy.
It gives us a little thumbs up, like, yeah.
Yeah, Heidi knows what she's about.
Looks over at Becca. It's not bad, right?
It's not bad. Your mom actually makes the gravy too.
She's
Dad
good
always
cook.
just used the stuff in the packet.
Nah, she makes the stuff from scratch.
She does not fuck around.
No, my mom does not.
Yeah, Tanya's again doing that nod of like, you're damn right, as she's like loading back up, and it's like, you put turkey on the plate, you put mashed potatoes on the plate, you put gravy on both of them. Fuck it.
Smirks. We'll genuinely ask Becca, so what'd you think of the family? Whispering, like.
Let's switch to the other crowd. Da-na-na. Hey, you look over to Becca. She kind of shrugs. It's a big family. It's not bad. But you're
We're a
still a
big-
dick. If I'd had a big brother like you, I would have kicked your ass. Kind of grinning over.
Hey, I take care of everybody.
Yeah, no.
Playfully punches her shoulder.
She playfully counterpunches. She can't help it. It's like a fucking knee jerk.
Now comes the part where Mom asks questions, as she always does at the dinner table.
Yeah, I mean, there have been points where she, talks to Becca and asks, like, so, your family not doing anything this year? And she's like, nah, we got some dinner early. We're good. It's the careful, like, you get to watch the social probing her finding out about his dad, chit-chatting with her, talking about the garage, and just taking note about, like, oh, shit. Someone who's a mechanic now. Cool. And, I mean, she's kind of given up asking Heidi. Besides, she'd have to yell down the table since you've got Heidi at, like, the far other end.
Yeah, let's do the Heidi L.
And, I mean, she knows enough about Susie, and let's be fair, she's had the whole time she and Susie have been cloistered in the kitchen to chatter with her. So it is your turn, sir. Oh my fucking god, that would be amazing. Don't tempt me. Sorry.
Oh my god, no. Leans back. So, fuck it. Doug!
Yeah. What's up?
It's good food, right?
Yeah?
Yeah. Just nods.
Like, gives the nod and gesture over to your mom. It's real good.
Anton in the back of his head, like, look at you sucking up to my mom, you piece of shit.
You're darn right he is. He knows what's up.
Leans back. So what you plan to do after high school, big guy?
College?
But what are you studying in college?
I thought about it. Most people don't seem to really pick their major until they've been in a couple years anyways. You got to get a bunch of gen ed stuff out of the way. So he just kind of shrugs.
What you plan to pick your major in? Seems very vague.
I mean, that's kind of the point. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of it's going to require the same gen ed classes. So I'll figure it out as I go. I've already changed the thought a couple times.
Nods in the back of his head, like, huh. They have no direction in their life. In the back of his head, he's like, yeah, I see.
I see. You are an average high school student. How dare you?
I mean, I got the same girl in his... So he just nods. I mean, sometimes it's easier to, have the end of your path and then pick how you're going to get to that end of the path, usually.
I mean, thought about it, but I've been kind of waffling, and most people change their majors partway through, so...
Yeah, but that costs money, though.
Yeah. Like I said, I figure I'll get a bunch of gen ed courses out of the way and figure out what kind of seems like it'll work as I go. Everyone tells you to take the classes for the stuff you like doing, but if they're in a job for it, what's the point?
True, but there is always out of state. Like, you don't have to just think about the state of Virginia itself.
No, I can't afford an out-of-state school.
Oh, no, I mean, you can get your college done here, but there are jobs out of state.
I'm not planning to go anywhere. He you catch it. You would have done the same shit. You catch it. He the free arm it hitches around behind your sister. Not planning to go anywhere. She smiles.
Yep. Anton just stares at it. Just gives a nod.
I guess it's separate chairs, so it's more like he puts the hand on the back of her chair type thing. So whatever the equivalent gesture is.
Just gives the casual lean back of the table, like, I'm totally playing like this is cool, yeah? Like, eats.
Your sister even finally pipes up. I should have them on the same thing, but I don't. But yeah, your sister kind of glances over. Yeah, talking about hitting the same college.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense. Just gives a spread of the hands, like very casually. Like, yeah.
Just like what?
Same college is good and all. It's just, don't just be careful,
I mean, we'd both have to get accepted anyways. We're not crazy.
Gives a smirk of like, really? Like I said, just keep your options open. Don't be content to settle in the same situation because you never know what's going to change. You can still be together, but
your sister is eyeballing the fuck out of you right now.
You guys could be in total 2 different places. And your plans could go completely to ruin. So don't lay all your eggs in one basket. Spread out. That way, when the different eggs break, you two still have each other.
Oh, she is eyeballing the shit out of you.
Making sure that you can provide for each other in the future is a very important thing. It's what happens when you know, it's just something you don't think about when you're young. So just remember,
Oh my god, you're 1 year older than me. Don't be weird.
I'm not being weird. I'm being realistic. You graduate.
Yeah, that's the plan.
But I'm just saying, just giving you a bit of old man advice.
Phil's
Jeez.
older than you. She like looks over. Phil is immediately like, man, this turkey though. Like, Phil is not stupid.
For example, he leans back and puts his arm around Susie very casually. That same exact pose that your man just did. You know, Susie and I have different jobs, different places. Just don't be content to hopefully do the same thing and have your hearts broken when it doesn't work out that way.
We're not Gen Xers. We already know that the fucking job market's shit. She kind of leans over and like, not even leans over. She just kind of gives Doug the elbow. Like they've had this talk. He's just kind of nodding along. Like, yeah, fucking Jesus.
And Doug gives them the look like, oh, just nods to himself, like bowling his fist slightly, like I see how it is. But doesn't
And
bring it
your
up
mom,
any further.
meanwhile, like pops in with the, well, I think it's real nice. Y'all both planning to go to college.
Yeah, I'll just casually get up and go for a smoke. Just, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I'll finish my food and just get up, popping the cigarette in my mouth, as I'm walking.
Yep. Becca does make a comment along the lines of, well, this has been real good, Miss M. We'll be back in time for dessert, if you don't mind. Essentially gets herself excused from the table and starts to kind of follow the two of you.
Yeah, Doug goes out after Bill, lighting a cigarette as he comes outside.
I just didn't want to smoke in her house. That did not seem like a thing that was going to happen.
No, I always go out here to smoke.
So far, we have avoided any weird questions from your mom concerning my presence here.
I just said you were a friend from work.
Oh. Yeah, that works.
You're a friend, she's a friend, Heidi's a friend. You're all
A lot
friends
of
from work.
friends.
I'm a popular guy.
I meant to ask you, like, Heidi in particular, like, how?
I work typically in exploring, tour guides in the wild. Heidi is one of the more eccentric people. She does all the talk shows in terms of like the different
No,
types
I
of
mean, like,
animals.
how actually?
What?
Like, I get how the rest of us gravitated towards. I don't even know what to call whatever you're doing, but like,
I
how did
rescued
Heidi and
I rescued Heidi.
okay,
I
that
found
makes more
her
sense to me now.
I found her in a spider den. That the thing literally had her in there, and I
Ugh.
rescued her and made sure that she was safe. And yeah, it was one of the first proper things when I was first knocking around.
Okay.
So I've been keeping her safe since.
I don't know what to make of her half the time. There's something going on, but I am not qualified to deal with it.
It's complicated. Let's just say that I went to where her house was, and he just gives a shake of the head. We'll just
Say this about where Becca like slides out, clicks the door between her. Like she slides out and makes sure there's no talking going on, and then go ahead and click the door behind her. Pulls out a cigarette too.
we'll just leave it there. Let's just say that it's not pretty.
Yeah, it's for another time anyway. I was just curious.
Found her. I'm been separated since.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was asking about Heidi.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Abigail literally invited me to her parents' house for Thanksgiving.
Did you go?
No.
Should have.
He's here.
Oh, you went here instead? Shit. It takes a track.
Like Bill just looks at him like, motherfucker.
So why'd you pick Abigail over me, Bill?
What?
Well, pick me over Abigail. Sorry. Bill
Bill
No,
just
he
like
likes
stands
you.
there.
It was, you did me a solid.
I mean, rubs the back of his head. Yeah, I mean, it was no hassle or anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Takes a drag of a
And
cigarette.
also, like, I have less history with Abigail. That is the weirdest shit in the universe that your boss would come over to your house for Thanksgiving.
Takes a
Guy
smile.
starts snickering.
Your dad's face every time I did that laugh was quite something.
That was beautiful. My mom's face was pretty good too.
Oh my god, your brother looked like he was gonna shit himself.
Oh yeah, for future reference, your behavior actually sold your story, Anton, pretty damn well. I kept referring to you to my mother as, and I quote, the boy king.
I figured you'd play off that angle.
And Becca, you're an eccentric artist.
What?
I basically, you know how you have those projects in the back, like just cars you're just working on trying to restore?
No, I mostly just have the crash bikes, yeah.
That fits what I had in my head as well.
Yeah, I just I had to explain the tattoos and the sweatpants and stuff, and so eccentric artist tries to make art out of motor vehicles.
Stands up beside Becca going, "You're into art." You know, just the
Yeah.
arm spreads.
The eye roll that's happening. It's so fucking monumental.
Once I threw down the whole artist gauntlet, like the tattoos and everything, just completely fit into that.
You want to see something fucked up, Bill?
Sure.
Pulls out of the pocket, and that is that whatever her name is, number and contact details on that little card you gave him.
Oh yeah, Carlita's. It's literally just her business card.
Oh yeah, I recognize that thing.
Yeah, on the back it has what? If you're actually hiring, give me a call. Like right
Wow,
on the back.
that took almost no time at all. That is disgusting.
But what that means,
I mean, yes and no. Like, if she actually thinks that she can get something out of it, then it's a solid maybe.
so how badly do you want to fuck her over then?
I don't care that much, to be honest with you.
Really?
Look, do I have some hard feelings over it? Yeah. Do I dislike my brother? Yeah.
Well,
But I'm
I
not
think-
trying to like destroy their lives.
I think it's pretty fucked up that she led you by the collar around the place and then slid off to your brother as if it was nothing. I think that's
It
pretty
is.
fucked up in my
And
book.
frankly, they deserve each other.
I mean, I could do something about it.
She makes his life more miserable than I ever could.
Be still your bro, though.
Yeah. He's still my
So-
brother.
Can't
Cut
choose
out-
your family, Bill. Kind of gives him a pat on the shoulder.
Well, you could cut out the equation of the snake.
Actually, yeah, getting her out of that entire situation would probably be better for my family in general. That being said, while we're on the topic of Carlita, was there something off about her to you?
She's one of us, or at least a kin.
Okay.
Dude, she was fucking glowing. It was the weirdest shit I ever seen.
Yeah, that was a weird. That freaked me
Fucking
the
skin
fuck
is
out.
freaky perfect.
That scared me.
She
Bitches
smells
pay
like
thousands for that kind of skin.
she smells
Like, I
like
don't-
something. She smells like something. Nothing like Heidi or pointed Becca. Unlike her,
Okay.
more cleaner, prestige.
You know what bothers me about that? So we have people like that, and they're all attached to us. I don't actually know that much about her family.
Really,
Yeah.
that is interesting. You'll lean over.
Like,
You You think if we start fucking around with her, her family could come around and start fucking with us.
There might be more us in this equation than we bargained for, and I'd be curious to figure that out.
I'd say we handle it very carefully.
I'd advocate getting closer, trying to get a look at least.
Oh yeah, just do it the right way. We don't want them fucking rocking up in their shit.
Yeah, they could have their own way of doing business that could completely fuck up what we're doing here.
Pretty much. Or who knows? Maybe they mightn't be friendly.
If they raise somebody like her, doubtful.
Well then, I think I've got just in mind for little Carlita.
Okay. Just keep in mind, if she actually starts prying at your story, she will one way or the other get to the bottom of things.
Oh, don't worry. I got a plan for her.
You know what? We're gonna have some fun because the families do go to various places, but give me a belated kind of let's see what makes sense. Since you guys are sitting there mulling over the pure breed essentially, and it's not just a scent thing, it's a lot more than that. So maybe we'll go with intelligence enigmas.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As you guys are mulling over it. Because it is an enigma.
One success.
Will probability calculation come into this?
In a weird way, sure.
Yeah, it's a really... I just saw that as one of the possible intelligence specialties, and I was like, that sounds fun.
Oh, is that your roll there? Or oh, there we go.
I botched. Oh my god.
I got one success, which was a 9.
Bill, that bitch is as American as apple pie. Anton,
Yeah.
you caught a lilt of like, as if maybe she has family from somewhere else. There's some mild accent, but you like for one, you couldn't place it necessarily.
Well, one success would be similar situation to my family.
Yeah, it's probably something like that where you feel like there's some influence that rides down, but she doesn't. She's probably not close enough back to wherever she came from to have like a bunch of really obvious tells.
Here's an idea, and here's something I'm thinking about. She could have a similar situation to mine.
I don't know, dude. Like, she never struck me as anything other than like Rhode Island at worst.
Did you not hear that accent?
Like I said, Rhode Island at worst.
Nah, man, that ain't no American shit.
Or like Maine.
Nah. We're talking... We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out at a distance, though. I don't want her fucking with our shit.
Okay.
Becca just shrug it.
Looks in. Motherfucker thinks he's so fucking cool. And I'll finish it off in whatever years.
Look,
Grumbles.
they're gonna make the same mistake that a lot of people their age make, and it's gonna be fucking terrible, but we could just let this self-destruct organically.
Oh, I won't fucking do shit. Unless he fucking hurts her, then I'll fucking kill him. And apart from that, nah.
Can look, I know often I seem to be the person who advocates not violence, and that this may be trying, but I do feel a vague need to advocate not violence.
Yeah, usually if someone fucked up someone I gave a shit about, I just beat him up. Killing seems a little extreme, though. He ain't worth going to jail for anyway.
Who says they'll find him?
I'm just saying maybe we draw the line at murdering, like, the neighbor kid.
Oh, I ain't gonna do anything. Like I said, if he fucks her up, hurts her or anything, I'll fuck him up. Besides, I'm gonna check him before we leave.
Okay.
Check him for what?
Taint.
Yeah.
It's just the eyebrow quirk and the shrug.
I mean, my money says he has the same amount that, like, any Joe on the street has. Like, the shit's impossible to get away from.
If he has taint, he's leaving the house. And he's not coming back.
Like I said, like a thin veneer, like the same shit that clings to all of us.
Fucking matter.
Same shit that clings to me just for living in Roanoke.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
He has a very dark look in his face watching the window.
Okay, man.
You got a special knack for making shit weird. She finally taps out her cigarette.
Look, you know what? I'm just gonna take the win for now. It's not the worst fucking thing to check for, and I understand a certain amount of trepidation.
Anton doesn't say anything. He just takes a drag of the cigarette. He's, again, staring. You can throw a peony in him if you want.
Even Becca will get in on this. That's right.
All right, I don't know. Go for it.
I have to look up her fucking sheet though.
Or
Jesus, Bill. Jesus, Bill.
Bill knows everything.
Go on, Becca, roll your shit.
Becca's got 3.
Okay. Anton's dad was worm-tainted. Anton's dad came into the house. Anton has now discovered that whatever that bane was, it was coming after Anton's family by worming his way into the house and trying to chat up his mom again. The only reason that didn't happen is because Anton was hyper-vigilant against it and got lucky. That same bane person attacked Becca. Anton is never making that mistake again. So he will triple check this kid.
Bill just keeps that under his hat.
Yep. I will just make the note. He did have a fucking considerable amount of taint. Like, it was intense.
Oh no, but he's hyper paranoia, Katie. And particularly after an incident like that, even the slightest bit of worm taint will have Anton wigged the fuck out. He knows it was incredibly amount of worm taint. But Anton is so fucking careful now.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Becca finally, like, goes, she just shrugs, like, y'all fucking weird, essentially. And, you know, like, waits till there's a lull in conversation to crack open the door to slide back in. She gets about halfway inside and then pops her head back out. They're bringing out the pies. I'm leaving y'all. And fucking, like, zips in. Clicks the door shut behind her and everything.
No,
like,
no!
Yeah, that's right. It's like some straight up sibling shit. Closes the
like-
door just to stall you.
All Becca gets behind her is Bill like slammed up against the glass, literally just over dramatically going, no, 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 no. Before Bill just like opens it like a normal person.
Yep. She glances back and fucking laughs, but yeah, she heads for that table. She's making good on this 3 seconds she bought herself.
Yeah, Anton slowly puts out a cigarette and walks back in.
Oh yeah, people are descending. There are pies. And this is especially like dessert round seems to be even less fucking formal than the dinner round was. Like several people grab pie and like just go find a place to sit. Some of them like plunk down at the dinner table to keep talking.
Yep. I eat.
Fuck yes. Pie.
Bill eats pie.
Yes, yes.
No, I said
And
so.
I was gonna say I will give you that like there will be a point where people are kind of gathering around or have just grabbed it and are pausing to talk where you have most of the people in the fucking room if you want to spam a sense worm.
I will sense worm the fuck out of that fucking little shit. So fucking fast.
Ooh. Well, those are pretty good successes. So the feedback that you will get, good sir, as I go between it. So for the most part, everyone's got about the same like ambient level. The ones that stand out in any way are that hilariously, the dog is pretty fucking clean. Your mom has slightly lower than most. And because of where you guys keep her, Heidi is spick and span. Like,
I know Becca's clean as well because I recently cleaned her actually.
God, how recent was that?
Like the last scene.
After you guys went and had dinner with Bill's family?
Yeah, cleaned her before we left. Remember when she was asleep?
Oh, that's right, you did. Oh no, that was at the party thing.
Yep.
You guys.
I did a right of cleansing at her before we went to Bill's family.
Yep. Nope. She's got hers is low, like your mom's is. Everyone has like, I mean, to be fair, across the board, it's low. It's the ambient film that everyone gets. Hers is pretty low. Your mom's is pretty low, mostly because your mom doesn't leave the house often.
Mm-hmm.
And Becca just hasn't had the chance to reaccrue it. Heidi is the only one who is like perfectly clean. She's got maybe a touch of it just from being out and, I mean, actually being here. No, she doesn't. She's clean. Bubba's clean. Everyone else has just a touch. Suzanne does, your sister, your brother, your mom, and Suzanne, your sister, your brother, and him all have like the same like small film of like, I walk around in normal cities. I go to school. I have a job, essentially, level.
Just relaxes, but still on edge. Just watching. Always watching.
Yeah, he's right on level with your brother and sister.
Just watches. Waits. Anton's gonna wait. Waits till that kid gets on his own, and he's gonna have a word.
And actually, just for fun, give me 1 second. Because if it does work, it'll be really funny.
What you doing?
Nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4. You do this, and like everyone's just kind of going about their shit. Heidi kind of like perks up and glances around at you.
I mean, he hasn't noticed her looking. You know what I mean? He's just fixed on the one guy.
And actually, if you want to roll Primal Urge Bab, you can. Yeah, you feel the little tingle of something go off, and I mean, you may be more likely to see, since Anton's target locked. Yeah, you feel the thing go off, and you see Heidi respond. Like, she kind of perks up and glances over at Anton. With 3 successes, she knows the direction it came from. So yeah, she like boing, turns and glances around. Like, wait. Nobody else seems to notice. Everyone else is going about their conversations and whatnot. Heidi just kind of pauses watching the football game. But yeah, everyone seems relatively clean. People are shooting the shit. Christine and Doug end up like walking over to like plunk on the couch and shoot the shit.
Yep, that's fine. Anton will just watch and wait because that little fucker will end up on his own eventually.
Are you literally going to hang out for the rest of the night just to catch him on his way out?
Oh, yeah. Serious business, Katie.
But yeah, I mean, to be fair, the night kind of winds down.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's still plenty of food. Like, the leftovers have been set to one end of the table so people can keep picking at them. Because inevitably, people are like, I've digested some. Fuck it. But yeah, the whole company fucking stays around, apparently.
The whole part. It's a family day.
It is.
But I wait.
And actually, let me think. They are about... Let me check. Ages... She's that old. He's about that old. So yeah, eventually, y'all sit around, shoot the shit, watch TV. Naturally, fucking Christmas movies are coming out already. All those little feel-good Hallmark movies. So once Once there comes an end to the football, it's like there's channel flicking. Eventually, they're one of those like ridiculous Hallmark movies is put on just so people can kind of poke fun at it. But yeah, eventually, as they've all been sitting and shooting the shit, Doug will pull out his phone and glance at it. Like there's the buzz. He's obviously got the sounds turned off to be polite, but he pulls it out of his pocket and takes a look. It glances over to Christine, like, "Oh, that's my ride."
So what Anton will do is Anton, when he can hear that's my right, Anton will casually go out to the porch, pretending to obviously go to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah. And I mean he has to take a minute to say bye to everyone, shake hands, thank your mom again for dinner. And naturally, as teenagers are wont to do, give me one moment. As I fiddle. So, like, naturally, both will come out the front door together. Like, her seeing him out to the car, essentially.
God damn it, Christine. You're fucking with my intimidation shit.
She is. It's almost like she's probably doing it on purpose. I mean, this is probably what she would have done either way, but yeah. I mean, the two of them come out, and your sister does, like, kind of flick you a glance, but it's as long as you don't, like, make a move.
No, I'm smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Like sitting down. You can just see me sitting there smoking. You know what I mean? It just looks like, oh shit, you guys are here. That type of look.
They step out. She like takes a half glance, but yeah, just walks with them out to the car. They hold hands. It's disgusting and adorable. But yeah, she walks him out. It's obviously one of his parents, probably, sitting in the driver's seat. And, they say a thing or two, and she'll give him a peck on the cheek, and then, yeah, he hops in the car.
That's how the breath, like, watches him drive away.
And yeah, she'll stand there for a second, kind of wave to the car, and then turn and plop her hands in her pockets and go to come back inside.
I mean, unless she says something to me, now I just sit there watching the car drive away.
I mean, she'll flick you a glance, shrugs, goes ahead and heads in. Or actually, she'll kind of pause on her way in. Buh. Sorry, it always does that. But yeah, she'll head up on the, as she's popping up the front steps. Hey, everything good?
Yep.
Brought like 1 million people?
Yeah. Susie's friends, they wanted to come.
There's like a pause. And that, it's not like I care or anything kind of shrug. It's cool to meet your friends, though.
Cool to meet your boyfriend.
You the one who got him all freaked out about anniversary shit?
No, he freaked himself out.
She kind of shrugs.
I mean, Bill and I mentioned, like, you guys doing anything for your anniversary? He started having a fucking panic attack, the poor kid.
Boys are dumb. It's cool.
Flicks out a dragon cigarette. You know, both of you going to a college is a stupid idea.
We're probably both going to end up in the same college anyways. What's it matter?
If you guys break up, it's gonna fucking ruin your shit.
She kind of pitches you a little smile. Like, kind of annoying thing. Gen Ed credits transfer really well.
Shrugs. Just saying.
You'd have to make it all the way to college without breaking up anyways. And with my track record, I'm not that worried about it, so shrugs. It'd be nice, though.
should think about yourself more highly than that. Look over.
Yeah, well, that's not how it works out. So,
It takes a, like, you know, pop the plume of cigarette comes out. Why not?
I mean, God damn it, I have to remember his name. Fuck. Should have moved my deceased folder.
I know who he is.
What was it, Nick?
Joey.
Joey?
Joey.
Kyler.
Zack Slater.
Zack Slater.
No, it was Joey.
I'm a terrible person.
Wait.
For not remembering. Where the fuck did I put them? Did I move them into a dead person folder?
You did. You put them in the deceased folder in the old one. Okay,
Oh, I do actually have a dead folder. No, it was Nicholas.
Oh, Nick. No.
Joey was Carla's boyfriend.
That's probably it.
Yeah. She just kind of shrugs. I mean, Nicholas up and disappeared off the face of the planet. The other boyfriends I've had don't last very long, so...
He's a piece of shit.
Everyone I date's a piece of shit, according to you.
You look over. He takes a drag. He left you. Fucked off because he was doing stupid fucking drug deals. And he thought he was a hotshot. Does it make you a fucking less of a person? If that's the attitude that you want to take going into relationships, then you're never going to be happy, Christine.
Like I said, it'd be nice if it lasted. We'll see.
It won't last if you are going to beat yourself up at every turn.
Okay, but which one of you actually gave him the lollipop, though? He, like, looks at you, like, with the... But for real, though, glance.
That was Bill. Kid had a fucking panic attack. He was freaking out about how he couldn't get you anything for his anniversary.
It's not even our anniversary.
He started freaking out about it.
Just kind of shakes her head. Standby boys are dumb.
Like I said, treat yourself better. Then it'll last.
Yeah, we'll see.
Not good. If he breaks her heart, I'll break him.
If it's his fault, I'll tell you.
Good.
There's like a moment there. Like registering, perhaps, the fact that, you know what? She doesn't know what you get up to. But she'd still tell you. And yeah, she shrugs and kind of goes to head in.
Yeah, Anton just sits outside watching.
You watch the lawn. It is a nice lawn. There's grass there. There's like that one ornamental tree that your mom insists on keeping by the driveway. Even though it's an ass and likes to drop like little half-grown crab apples everywhere.
Yeah, no,
that people have to pick up.
Sits out there very territorially watching everywhere.
No paranoia, you say?
A little bit.
One moment. Click through things. Bill, what are you doing in the meantime?
Eating pie.
There will be no pie leftovers this year. So yeah, shenanigans continue. And sorry, I had to deal with the cat. By time is Anton coming back around inside, or is he going to sit out there for a prolonged period?
Nope. I sit out there and territorial watch my house.
All right. You act like a weirdo. No, you just territorially perch on the porch. This is my house. It's mine. Bill will get to see as mom lady, even with a lot of you eating and admittedly decimating one of the turkeys, she's still passing off some of the leftovers, especially like she hears about Becca's dad being back at home and she's like, here, take him some of this since you guys didn't do a thing. Packages her up a good bit. Heidi helps you with the pie. She likes pie. Becca, however, is fat and happy and has managed to find another beer and not get yelled at for it. But yeah, as things go on eventually, it will be do 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 do. It'll be this head that pokes out the door. Hey,
Hey.
been out here a hot minute. Everything okay?
Keeping an eye on things.
And she comes out and like plunks down on the step alongside. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. Everyone's doing their shit. She kind of like nods up the street.
Just keeping an eye.
Okay. Just in case there are more Woods murderers. Ruffles his hair.
Yeah. Something like that.
Well, you should probably head home before too long. Becca looks like she's about to fall asleep.
Hey, I'll make sure they get home.
You sure you're okay?
Thanksgiving without my dad.
Went pretty good.
Yeah. But it did.
What did you expect?
We'd all be sitting there and there'd be an empty seat. None of us said anything, but we knew. You know?
Yeah.
It's weird to think that. It's almost like you never even existed.
I mean, there are a lot of us here. It might get a little different once everyone leaves.
No. I won't. Not for them anyway.
Are you so sure?
Made it out that way.
A lot of people putting on faces for a lot of company.
Our family's very good at it.
Yeah.
But no. I made sure that they'll hate him for the rest of his days so they won't miss him.
I mean, even knowing that he was a bad person, he was still here until now. It's still going to be weird.
Yeah.
Do you want us to get a ride home from Belle so you can stick around?
I'll drop everyone home.
She leans over and like sticks the arm around him, squeezes him in. Are you sure? It's okay to want to be with family. It's Thanksgiving.
They don't want to be around me.
Why did you think that?
I can't pretend around them tonight.
And what?
That everything's fine.
You think they expect you to?
Yeah. Susie, I help pay my mom's rent. I made sure Phil goes to college. I make sure Christine doesn't lose her fucking head. Without me, this family would fall apart. Because I'm the one who always pulls everything together.
Okay.
So if I, for a split second, go in that house and show that I am torn the fuck up, they'll
think-
start crumbling as well, and I can't.
Okay. You gonna stay over at mine then?
No, I'll make sure Heidi knows where we're going. I don't want to leave her on her own. She had a bad dream the other night.
Okay.
So I might bring her with us, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Just nod. Make sure Becca will get home alright. You know, Bill's got his own car.
Okay.
Like I said, I don't want to be burdening anybody by talking about it.
Just she kind of leans back a little bit and sets a hand on your cheek. Just don't forget, Anton, they do like to see you. Their mom misses you. I was here for a while you were out. They miss you. Your room is still your room.
I can't go back in there.
Okay. Maybe not today, but
I can't go back in there.
okay. You want me to get Heidi and Becca?
Just nods.
Okay. She gets up and slides back inside. The family chaos is in full form. Let me go ahead and swap things back around a teeny bit. Where to go? How I lose people in this folder is completely beyond me. There we go. So yeah, the family is for the most part settled in. There's still Phil, especially, is still making periodic little excursions to the one side of the table. Makes himself a little turkey sandwich on one of the rolls. Comes back over. Becca has been loaded up with goods and is like nodding off in the armchair. And yeah, for Bill's sake, he'll see Suzanne finally wander back in, and she comes over and like nudges Becca awake and collects up Heidi.
Bill has eaten all of the pie, and that's terrible.
It was a lot of pie, buddy.
It was, and now it is not.
And now it is no pie.
0 pies.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, people start getting gathered up. Eventually, the three ladies pull themselves together and start saying their goodbyes. And Becca will, not even Becca. I mean, essentially, as all of them start saying their goodbyes, there's kind of the whole, like, is Bill heading out at the same time?
Yeah, he's not hanging back for nothing.
Yep. Becca will tease you on the way out about her score because, yeah, there's definitely enough food there to feed her and her dad for another fucking meal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with that, you shall escape. To find Anton chilling on the porch. Let me boop. Hey, it said boop. That is not the button I wanted to push. Ugh. Oh yeah.
Yeah, just sitting there smoking away.
It's supposed to be technical with how we're going to end up split up. I will do that. Split back off. Oop. There we go. So yeah, these two, and this lady, and Bill, all file out onto the porch. So what is the plan?
Ready to stand up. You guys all ready?
Yeah. I'm going home.
Just nod to Becca. Huh?
Yep.
Your car's at the place, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just drop you back there. I'm sure your dad wants stuff.
Yeah. I'll head home tonight.
Just kiss her knob. I'll see you tomorrow.
There's a lazy nod.
Looks at Heidi. You want to stay with me and Susie?
The enthusiastic nodding.
All right, let's go.
Very well. There's a round of things. Bill heads off in his own direction. You drop Becca by the Bat Cave, and she will find her own vehicular conveyance. Ooh. And yeah, you end up with your two ladies and heading back to Susie Q's house.
What was that, Katie?
Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
I look things up. Hey. Do 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 do. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Sweet. Yep. So y'all head out. Eventually Anton will end up at Susie Q's with his two ladies. Should I say two of his ladies at this rate? Getting kind of ridiculous. Is there anything in particular you would like to do, sir?
No. I mean, nope. I think that's everything unless somebody messages me or something.
Well, for the most part, it seems chill. Susie will make a point of checking in on you and being pretty close. Heidi is Heidi. And is just generally very sweet, very good company. You know, goes ahead and sleeps in the other room, I assume, unless you're planning to just keep her in the same bed.
I don't know. Sleep in the other room. Fuck it.
Yeah, she's easy enough for the two of you to hang out with, pack into bed, get to stay over with the Susie. Is there anything else anyone would like to do to round off their night? Any rolls, any shenanigans?
Yeah, I can do it in a separate scene.
No.
No. I say we say no. Okay. Well, in that case, that is where we will end our scene.